Hi, I'm going to give you a breakdown of what I do to produce, upload the video for YouTube. I might have some ideas that would improve my workflow. Some of my methods may improve your workflow. Some of the apps I pay for because I think they warrant it, and some others may you can get away without paying them. So let me get started. So here on my desktop you can see a folder called Project. If you go in there, I'm going to be moving things around quite a bit. So in here you can see in the project folder, additional editing material, audio, project outlay, screen recordings, thumbnails and upload. So the additional editing material can be like end screens, green screens, backgrounds. Audio is what it says, audio. Project outlay, we cover that later. Screen recordings, such as this. Thumbnails, I'll cover that later. And then the upload, I'll cover that later. So the script, when I go into project, and you see screen recordings in there, you can see the screen recordings that I've made, so I will put them in numerical order. Here's some of the applications I use. I use Notepad, I use CapCut, I use Canva for creating the thumbnails, and I also use this as well. Excuse me whilst I just sign in. Here you get daily ideas. It shows the predictions, whether you're going to have a high return viewers. You've got outlines. So you've got keywords. The green ones are the ones to choose. So this is all based upon traffic. So you can see the search volume, the competition. The greener it is, the more yellow, the better. The more yellow you can generate. Video ideas. Some of these aren't very good. You can optimize your videos. It will give you a thumbnail score. It will tell you about your titles. I am starting to work more with the daily ideas. Yes, I also use this screen recorder here. If you download this and you want to use your integrated screen recorder, you need to go down here into settings, and when you go, then you use the integrated cam. If you're using Windows, whenever you go into screen recorder, it gets knocked off. I'm now filming this over the night, this is why I'm looking darker. So the piece of software that I do pay for are Canva and Vidiq to produce videos daily. So what I do is I get a daily ideas from Vidiq. Then in Notepad, I save them in my project folder in here. Project outlay. Canva, when you go into Canva, that has lots of templates in there for creating different types of thumbnails, outros, things like that. So if I go up to here, you can use this for free as well. So if I go to YouTube thumbnail, what I will do is, I'm just going to show you this quick. So if I type in thumbnail, it will give me lots of different thumbnails. So I will create one thumbnail, and then I will go back to there. If I type in thumbnails, so I will get thumbnails like that. We'll create thumbnails in a folder in Canva, and then when I go to download them, so up here, it zips them all up, puts them into one folder in my thumbnail folder, and then I extract the folders from the zip folder. So if you want to see a video on this, please like, subscribe, and ask me to make a video on this. You can also do the same for outros. In YouTube Studio, what I do, excuse my bad English, what I do is I'll go into YouTube Studio and I will bring up the content, and I will see the colour of the thumbnails to get some idea of what most people engage with. So I run the thumbnails for a certain amount of time. I have a certain format. You will notice that a lot of my videos, they're starting to have the same type of music, because the music I believe is universal. So I just have background music. I think it's a lot better to have people talking on a YouTube video and to have absolute silence. You not notice this a lot of the time. I'm not very good with conversation on this YouTube channel. One of the reasons for that being is I used to have a stutter when I was younger. Sometimes I have pauses to think about what I'm going to say. I'm quite an introverted person due to things that have gone on in my life, so this was a difficult process for me. And so if that's the way it is. So I found that sometimes we can use filler words, and sometimes when producing videos, when I first started doing this, I used to use the word "so" a lot. YouTube can help to build up your confidence, improve your grammar, improve your presentation skills. So if you've got doubts about doing this, it's important you take that plunge. It's important to watch other YouTubers and learn from them. Sometimes people use AI to get rid of the gaps in their presentation. There's one particular YouTuber, you will notice his video jumped just slightly where they've taken out all the gaps. His videos consist of mainly talking. So a video that might have taken an hour is cut down to 15 minutes, for example. I do that sometimes. I do take out the gaps manually. I think it's Clipchamp you can do this. I've had a go. One of the videos wasn't very successful with taking the little gaps out. When you go down the avenue of creating a YouTube channel, you will find that you pick up other skills. Whilst producing the channel, you might think, how do I do this? And you can produce a video on it. So it's going to help you grow as a person. It's going to make you learn new skills. One of the problems with having a YouTube channel is if you've got YouTube on your phone, you can tend to look at it on a regular basis. So you might be out in company and you just look, see if you've got more subscribers to get that mental rush. And that's not a good thing. Always be aware you're in company, and it's not polite to do that. Looking on your phone a lot can ruin relationships. I also use a mic. I'm not there's no affiliation here. It's a cheap mic off of Amazon. I try to improve the quality of my videos with that mic. Other hardware I've got, I'm just going to move away from the screen, is this. I don't even know where it came from. I will put that on the table and just use it with my iPhone to keep the thing still. I've got a larger tripod, so if I mount with extendable legs, it stands about 4 foot tall, so I can use that for presenting for a travel channel I've got. So I copy my ideas into Notepad. That's something else I'll show you now. So if I go into Notepad, you can see CapCut there. And for each particular project, like for CapCut, iPhones, I put all this information in. So I will grab the information from Vidiq, put in the description, and then I'll paste this in below it. Because the information, if somebody's new to CapCut, about where do I download it for iPhone, Windows, it's all in there. I do not discuss with friends, families, acquaintances that I've got a YouTube channel or the success or failure of it. By doing that, you're lining yourself up. Comments. So if you tell somebody next couple of months ago that you've got a YouTube channel, then in 2 months' time they might say, how's progress going with that? You get peaks, troughs and stuff like that, and you may be lining yourself up for failure because you will become disappointed. I schedule my videos sometimes so that in the future so that the videos are produced and I don't have to worry about them. That way I'm not mentally lining myself up for failure. I know they're out there and they're going to, if anything happens to me, they're still going to go out to the audience. With vidIQ, you can schedule when the videos go out, the peak time when your audience is most active on your channel. There's so much to producing a YouTube channel. The more simpler you can make producing a video, the more beneficial it is for you. By creating your own templates from scratch or from a Canva template, the music, the automation with vidIQ, having Canva there instead of going through Canva and seeing cheap, free Canva information. If you've got it there and you've got the whole lot there to your disposal, you can produce your videos with what you want and make awesome content. My aim with running a YouTube channel is to make it as cheap as possible, as much quality as possible. Oh, look, by the way, my desktop with a bear, that was produced with Canva, with the AI. So that's it basically. If you want to make any comments, please subscribe for more videos. And try and get out there and make some awesome content. Thanks for watching.